Hello everyone, I'm George and today we're going to try to solve the Jerry machine. As you can see, it's a Windows machine, an easy one. So I've connected myself through an OpenVPN. First I downloaded from Hack the Box and then I connected myself here on the terminal. So let's see, first of all I have to spawn the machine here. Alright, so the tasks are open here, and as we can see it has 5 tasks and 2 flags to submit. One's the user flag and the other one's the root flag. And as we're waiting for the IP to show up, I'm going to tell you some words about the machine. So as you can see here, it's an easy difficulty Windows machine that showcases how to exploit Apache Tomcat, leading to an anti-authority system. Anti-authority system is for Windows to tell us that we are root or otherwise that we are the administrator. And that's pretty much about the machine here. So the target IP address is 10.10.10.95. So let's start with a nmap scan, but first I'm gonna do super user. Alright, clear the screen, and I'm gonna type nmap-pn because I want to skip the host discovery. I already know that the host is up. -sv for the versions that are running on each port to see which version is it. And then -sc to tell the nmap to run default scripts. And then I'm going to do T4. T has to do with time, how fast or slow we want it. And then I'm going to save the results on a file. That's gonna be results.txt. Okay. But first, yeah, I should make a directory, and I should name it Jerry, but I didn't. No problem, no big deal. Okay. Alright, so the nmap scan is finished. As we can see here, we have the port 8080 that is open, which is a web server. And here we see the version. It is an Apache Tomcat on a JSP engine, and we have the exact version 1.1. So the very first thing that we have to do so we can approach the machine correctly is to open the web browser here and then type HTTP // and then I'm just going to paste here the IP followed by the port that is open, the 8080. Alright, so right here we are on the default installation page of the Apache Tomcat, and as we scroll down there's nothing here to see, but we should try to log in first. Okay, so if I click on Manager app right here, it will ask me to sign in with a username and a password. So I believe that first of all I should use like default credentials for username and password. So I'm just going to Google Apache Tomcat server default credentials here. All right, and here we have a GitHub link. Yeah, let's see the raw file. All right, so as we see here, these tend to be the most common default credentials for Apache Tomcat server if we want to, log in. So I'm going to open another tab here, and I'm just gonna let's make a directory here, make your Jerry. Okay, cd to Jerry. And then I'm going to open a mousepad. I'm gonna call it usernames.txt. I'm gonna paste everything that we collected here, but I'm gonna have to delete the passwords. I only need the usernames. And I'm going to make another txt file, mousepad passwords.txt. Passwords, okay, because I want to brute force the Apache Tomcat login page, so it will tell me what's going to be the username and the password. It's going to, yeah, and we have the passwords.txt and the usernames.txt. So okay, so let's try to clear the screen, and then I'm going to brute force Apache Tomcat here. So I'm gonna use a tool that it's called Hydra. So I should like type Hydra-L for the usernames, the txt file, and -p for the passwords, the txt file, and then I should type, as I did right here, -s to specify the port that I want to, do the brute forcing, which is the 8080. So I ran it, and I found that the password is secret, and the username is Tomcat and the password is secret. So let's go on the port 8080, okay, and then I log myself in. So right now, the next step that I want to do, because I see right here that says select a WAR file to upload. WAR file means web application resource file. I could, make like something, a file, a malicious WAR file that contains cell code or a payload that is going to send us a reversal back to us when we will navigate to that specific file. So we could, get access here. So to do that, let me clear the screen. I'm going to use MSF Venom, and then I'm just going to type -p, and then Windows /cell underscore TCP underscore cell underscore reverse underscore TCP, and then I'm just going to set the L host first. L host means that we need the IP, so our IP, sorry. Just gonna type ifconfig to see, yeah, because I'm connected through a VPN. I need the IP from the town 0, not my machine's IP, which is the 10.10.14.6. So I will copy it real quick, and then I'm just gonna paste it here. And then the next step is to set the L port, and I'm going to set the 443 because the cell is coming from the target. And then I'm just gonna type das F, not capital, to specify the format of the payload. Okay, and then I'm just gonna say war because it's a war file, and then cell.war. That's going to be the name of the file, cell.war. And then I'm just going to hit enter, and we're about to see, yeah, the payload size says 324 bytes, final size of the war file. Yeah. Okay, let me type ll, sorry, ll, okay. And we need to see the war file here. Yeah, so here we are, cell.war. Okay, and now the next step is to browse to the path where the war file is. But very first, let's try to upload the war file. Okay, so just going to click browse, and then I'm just going to direct myself to home, and here we are, cell.war. Select it and then open it, and then hit deploy. Okay, and you see here. Okay, so now the next step is to okay, and now the next step is to find the exact location of this war file. So to do that, I'm going to navigate myself here, terminal, and then I'm just gonna type jar and then tf and then the name of the war file, that war. All right, and now it says that this here that .jsp is the exact location, and I'm gonna copy it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna navigate back, and now I'm just going to type HTTP // the IP, which is HTTP, okay, / the IP 10.10.10.95 8080 / and then cell / and the name of the JSP file. And I'm not going to hit enter because first I need to set a listener. So let me copy it so it's not going to get lost. Okay, so I need to set a listener here. So I'm just going to do, I'm already running a super user do. So I'm just going to type netcat.lvmp and then I'm just going to specify the port, which is the 443 that we set to the L port before. So now it says that it's listening on 443, and now let's hit enter here. So when I'm going to hit enter, it's going to trigger the reversal. So hopefully we're gonna have a cell. All right. So nothing here to see. And boom, we are on Apache Tomcat 7.0.88. So now I'm just going to type here, and here we see a lot of stuff. Okay, and let me go back. Okay, let me type here again. Okay, city users. I'm going to navigate to users, and then there again. All right, and now we found the administrator, but first let me type who am I. Yeah, we are administrator, we are root. We could say that we were if we were on a Linux machine, but now we're on a Windows one. So I'm just going to navigate to administrators. The system cannot find administrators. Yeah, because it's administrator, not administrators. Sorry, cd administrator. Now let's type here, and we have a lot of files, a lot of folders, sorry. So I'm just going to navigate the desktop. Okay, desktop first. There. Okay, and then we found the flags folder. So I'm just going to navigate to flags. And there again. All right, so I'm just going to open the txt file here. Start. Okay, and we found the, sorry about that, we found the user.txt file. This is the flag number 1, and the root.txt, which is the flag number 2. So let's go back and try to answer the questions. So which TCP port is open on the remote host is 8080. Which web server is running on the remote host? Looking for 2 words. Okay, so it's Apache Tomcat. Okay. Which relative path on the web server leads to the web application manager? Okay, so it's going to be manager / HTML. And then it says, what is the valid username and password combination for authenticating into the Tomcat Web Application Manager? Give the answer in the format of username, password. Okay, so as we found before with Hydra, it's going to be Tomcat and then secret. Which file type can be uploaded and deployed on the server using the Tomcat Web Application Manager? File extension without leading. Okay, so it's WAR. As we said before, WAR it's an acronym. It means Web Application Resource File, and it is something like a zip archive. All right, and submit the flag located on the user's desktop. Okay, on the user.txt. This is the very first flag. Okay, and submit the flag located on the administrator's desktop. Cool. We have the root flag here. All right, so let's paste it and submit. And yeah, guys, one more machine that has been pawned. Thank you for watching my video. This is the end of it. Hopefully I'm going to make more, because this is a video series for CPTS, OSCP and PJPT certifications. I've already have a list, of the machines that I'm going to solve. Jerry was the second machine of the list. So if you have insights or you want to discuss more about the certifications themselves, or if you have any idea how this could work better, please feel free to comment. Of course, subscribe, like the video. I would appreciate it so I can grow my community. So bye guys. Thank you for watching it.